Hello guys, I'm your friend InsideXO. Today we are going to talk about MSP. If you ask me what is MSP, I can tell you that MSP stands for Mixed Signal Processing. To be specified, it is some kind of microcontroller, a single chip controller. And we use it to process signals, for example, electronic signal from pin. Here I was using MSP430F169. The hardware may look like this or this. It's the same thing but looks different. The reason for me to choose this hardware, this chip, this type, is that my teacher forced me to use it. Okay, I have no choice but to use this. To get started, first you have to understand what is pin and what is pin map. A pin is where you connect your wire to or from. For example, this device, it has 4 pins, and you can connect 4 wires to this device. Different microcontrollers have different pin map, and here for the MSP430F169, it got 2 general different pin map. The first one is the official one, it's a normal case. It's something like this. Or if you are using some microcontroller that made by China, it is likely to be this. Okay, for every pin, for example, P5.4, that means for port 5, pin 4. Or you can just read it at P5.4. And also you have to be aware that every port has 8 pins connected in it. For example, port 5, it has from port 0 to from pin 0 to pin 7. We will cover the details in later. For this tutorial, I will show you 2 sections about its contents. I will not cover all those details in this tutorial, but I will give you a general idea about how I write those knowledge and how to use it in the right way. Okay, let's get started. First, the first mission is Hello World. Light up your first LED. At the beginning, we have to include MSP430.h definition in C. Then we have to define a main function. In this function, the first line is WDTCTL equal to WDTPW plus WDTHOLD. At the first, you don't have to understand what that means, but one thing you should know is it's a command to stop the WDT, and WDT means watchdog, WD means watchdog, and WDT means watchdog timer. If you have no idea about what is watchdog, you can view the details after the code, like this. A watchdog default behavior is to reset the microcontroller unless the firmware periodically lets it know everything is running fine. This is known as feeding the dog or kicking the dog. In this way, if your hardware gets stuck in a loop or otherwise stops operating as expected, the watchdog is not fed and will reset the chip. So generally, it's an ensure system to ensure that your system works well by resetting your microcontroller timely. Then you come to the next line of code. In this line, you set port 6 direction equal to bit0. To understand this line of code, first thing you have to know is what is bit0. If you are familiar with say, you may know that the bit0 is a micro definition or global definition. It was defined at the MSP430H field. So you can do some work and defend the MSP430F169.H field by looking your IDE library. After that, you open it and you search for bit0, and you found the definition about bit0. It is hex 0 times 01. I cannot tell you the details about it, but I can give you an idea about the meaning of this code. For example, this line, port 6 direction and equal to bit0. It means we want to set the port 6 pin 0 to output. By doing so, we would be able to set the port 6 pin 0 to value 0 or 1 according to our needs. In this particular example, we just constantly or continuously reverse the port 6 pin 0 value from 0 to 1 and from 1 to 0. And follow that command, we just used a delay function to let it stay a minute. So we would be able to say the effect, which is the LED goes up or off. For some people, they don't understand the symbol like this or this. Okay, now I'm going to tell you that this symbol means and this symbol means or. Okay, let's take an example. For example, if A equal to this and B equal to this, A and B, which is 0 and 1, equal to 0, 1 and 1 equal to 1. Let's look another one. A or B, 1 or 0 will result 1, 0 or 0 will result 0. And this type of code will equal to A equal to A and A. Okay, in the first section, we have learned how to set the direction about a port and pin, and how to set the pin value to 1 or to 0. Now we are going to the section 2, read K or button state. In section 2, we will read a K value or button state from a hardware. But don't worry, it's not complicated. It's just a way to read the pin value. First, we have to include the MSP430H definition. Then we are going to construct a main function. The first line about the main function means to stop the watchdog. Then we use this line of code to set the port 5 pin 0 as input. Then we use this line, port 5 direction and equal bit1 to set port 5 pin 1 as output. After that, we use while to create a loop. In this loop, we will read the input value by using this line, port 5 input and bit0 to read the port 5 pin 0 value continuously. Then we will say if input value from port 5 pin 0 equal to 0, then we will set the port 5 output and equal to bit1, that is, to set the port 5 pin 1 to 1 to light up the LED. Else, if the input value equal to 1, we will set the port 5 pin 1 to 0, which is turn off the LED. Okay, that's it. I have covered almost every information, almost every knowledge you need to know to get the microcontroller to work. So all you have to do is looking through all those sections one by one to learn those details to get it to work. I'll leave a link below the video if you have any interested in this area. If you want to learn how to use microcontroller and how to set a timer, how to set an interrupter function, and how to use keypad, how to do analog to digital conversion, how to use ultrasonic sensor, how to use motor driver, how to do a frequency or speed detection, you are welcome to look my tutorial. The text version of that tutorial. So that's it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.